Producer Chuck Lorre. Creator and executive producer Bill Brady. He plays Leonard Hofstetter, Johnny Galecki. He plays Sheldon Cooper. She plays girl next door, Penny, Kaylee Cooper. Howard Wolowitz, Simon Halberg.
Are these still in Antarctica or something?
And Raj Rapali. Now, I want to turn the questions over to you guys as soon as possible, but the one question I have, since so much of our cast here plays such convincing nerd, science fiction, science guys, how many of you guys were really into that stuff? And Kaylee, do you really know as little about that stuff as you convincingly play on television?
Love you guys!
Yes. You played a comic book artist once upon a time.
I did. I did a lot of sketching as a kid. House Quest was a big favorite of mine.
Don't pretend like you do.
And I was a massive Star Wars fan.
Jim?
Yes, sir.
How about you?
I did the whole Star Wars thing as a kid, and that's really as far as I got into any of this, I think, except that I wanted to be a meteorologist for a little while. That's as science as I got.
Have you done a lot of science? I mean, the science stuff you deliver in those gigantic long monologues is pretty amazing. Do you know what you're talking about?
Well, seriously, only to the degree of why is Sheldon bringing this up? Why would he be bringing this up? You know, in part of the conversation. But it doesn't take very long to look at that science stuff to realize that you don't have the mental capacity to. I mean, I don't think that I'm stupid. I literally need a very, very specialized brain that's doing all that. It only drives home the point of how special these minds are that we're playing. So, the short answer, no, I really don't. I have base knowledge to get through the scene. Kaylee?
No. You know, I wasn't into all this stuff. But I have to say, last year being the first time I was at Comic-Con, all of us, you all opened me to a whole new world. Yes. And I really appreciate it.
I do.
Now I know a little bit more about this stuff. It's not on you.
Well, for me, it's a huge stretch. Yeah, so never leave your man on a card. Tears will conceal.
I think that's what the Marines say, isn't it?
Yeah, or at least crack the window.
Yeah, I really like Star Wars. I had a visiting Falcon while growing up, which is pretty cool. And then, I actually recently saw someone's Mazda Miata with a little R2-D2 that they had built in the trunk, which I thought was pretty cool. I grew up playing badminton, I guess that's pretty nerdy. Someone plays badminton.
For those of you guys that are fans of stuff, has any of that worked into the show? Have you guys been able to bring in some of the stuff that you wanted to reference or mention, or?
Gary? No.
I think we could get fired if we do something like that.
Well, that brings us to the guys who could fire you, I guess.
We could get fired.
Big Bang Theory has been renewed for 2 more seasons. How was that, hearing that news?
Well, you know, the renewal goes back a year ago to here. After the writer's strike, we were just this baby show, and we came here, and you guys just surrounded us with so much support and love, and we went back into last year with a lot of enthusiasm, and there was no strike, and we got to do a whole year, and so, you know, I don't know, the 2-year pickup, it has a lot to do with, you know, feeling like there was people out there that got what we were doing and cared, so thank you to,
We talked about riding a Comic-Con high last year for a long time, and what was really cool, you know, because I'm a big fanboy. I mean, I'm a Star Trek fan and many other things. It's amazing to be on the other side of that kind of relationship with fans. Something that you're working on, that where, you know, people seem to treat our show, you know, not like a sitcom, but like a sci-fi show or something that has characters that are invested in that way. And that's just I have to say, I mean, sort of just a thank you to you guys. It's been
you're part of our conversation every day.
Every day.
How did this go?
How was playing Comic-Con?
I was saying that after San Diego last year, did you write in like the comic book store episode and stuff like that as a result of this, or you'd already planned all that?
Comic books are always sort of the natural outgrowth of the character's interest.
Yeah.
This is not a coffee shop show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
You know what? I just said that to Chuck when we took a drink on this morning. I said, you know what, Cliff, we forgot was what happens at Comic-Con stays at Comic-Con, and Cliff Powell was missing